and Marshall. But we are just about ready to go. Taking the draw for Franklin and Marshall is Connor Traynor. Ronan Miller wins the ball for the Shoremen, and the Shoremen will start offensively. FNM.edu, and the penalty time will be kept on the field. So FNM will work it around. Dylan Reese, number 25. Power play specialist, checks in the right wing. Feed in front, Dale to Marino. Misses the cage, backed up though by Montrella. 45 seconds remaining on the penalty. 2. Paxton Warnock. Left wing. Reese winds up, fires, and scores. Dylan Reese with the rocket. Extra man goal for the Diplomats. FNM on top, 1-0.
Reese just slipping right in. Not even really a pick sense, just fills the empty spot that Eli Crystal left open, and Patrick Rogers kind of stayed with, Luviano. Didn't, again, go to guard Reese, and plenty of room to cock it back and let it fly.
We talked about Reese's power play specialty. 5 goals on the year, 3 have come on the extra
leg save.
Crystal with possession. Franklin Marshall likes to lean a lot on his first midfield unit, Luviano and Marino, along with Crystal. This is Luviano along the near side. Senior captain from Ambler, Pennsylvania, feeds it back to Crystal. Crystal works left, right wing. Marino, jab step, looks in front for Montrella. Passes a little bit behind him, but backed up by Crystal. Crystal, the fastest midi for the Diplomats. Feeds Luviano. He shoots wide, but backed up by Ben Dale. Keegan Dunn takes up a lot of space in the cage.
Yeah, it's able to, again, really take up a lot of that net in there, and so far I've seen him be quick as well as taking up space going from post to post.
Keegan Dunn lines up 6'1", and a good size, probably about 220. That's right, takes up a lot of space. He has a 58-1 save percentage on the year. Now Luviano tries left side. He'll take a shot. Backed up by Dale. Dale feeds in front. Timmons shots. Goal! Diplomats! Liam Timmons off the feed from Ben Dale. And we have played 5:33, and the Diplomats are up 2-0.
Zigzagging passing there for Franklin Marshall. Again, the first one was a shot attempt right into the stick of Dale. Heads turned that way, turned back the other way, and Montrella right there to strike.
The Diplomats in front by a score of 2-0. It will be Harris and Traynor, Pennsylvania. Dale will feed it back to Crystal, who draws the shorty and Carson Crawford. Crystal now has a step, works away in the offensive end, feeds it up top for Marino, goes top of the screen, it's Luviano. Jack looks for space, draws a double team. Montrella avoids the check, fires behind the net, Dale. Crystal shoots high, backed up. FNM will keep possession, 43 on the shot clock.
Sharp passing so far for FNM. That didn't lead to the goal, but that was another one where it's quick passes, getting the heads maneuvering all over the place for the WAC defense.
I want to say hello to Claudette Naylor watching today's game, rooting on the Diplomats, and Owen Heyer from Portland, Oregon. Claudette, thank you for writing in. Say hello to Craig Fosnock, class of 84 from Uniontown, Pennsylvania, and he gets to watch Ben Dale give FNM a 3-0 lead as Dale has a step on his defender, steps inside, and nothing Dunn could do about that one.
Dale's so difficult to guard from behind the net because he's such a crafted passer, but this time he gets the one-on-one with Blanche. Able to stop on the break, spin inwards towards the near post, and just bounce it by for a
shot. Attempt is blocked in front. Ball is loose, and it's fed back to Dunn, and quickly feeds it ahead to Connor Updegraff. Updegraff with a long pole. He's thinking about a shot, dishes it off to Baylor. Baylor will shoot, and a goal. Flag in the air, but it won't matter. It's Talon Baylor gets whack on the board. Taking advantage of the unsettled situation, it's 3-1.
4-on-3 here. Great job by Updegraff to clear out quickly and get themselves an attacking chance. Able to maneuver around his defender there was Baylor. And
And it will be Washington College ball. Whack goes on the power play. 44% success this year on the extra man. Franklin Marshall has killed off 25 of 28 man-down situations. Turn into a battle of wills here, Jason. Whack moves around the perimeter, trying to squeeze it tight. Baylor feeds Gestole around the perimeter, trying to find Dupuis in front. Now Gestole feeds Dupuis, can't connect. Ball pops right onto the cross of Nate Winters, and he scores. And just like that, Whack scores twice in a span of 40 seconds. It's 3-2.
Right place, right time. That was supposed to go to Dupuis cutting across. The pass is out in front. Winters has no one around him, just tracks back to get it. And again, with no one in the vicinity, able to fire the shot as he's now at career goal number 47, 3 away from 50.
Nate Winters played at 7-10 a year ago. So the last winning season in Chestertown, you have to go all the way back to 2018, where Whack finished 8-7. Last time Washington College won 10 games in the season, you have to go back 12 years ago to 2014. The Washington College men's lacrosse has something that no one else has, and that's a national championship, as the Shoremen captured the national crown in 1998. Here's Gestole. Gets it off to Dupuis. Now it's Arcudi. Arcudi wheels, spins, back to Lawback. Lawback, Dupuis in the slot. Knocked away, ball on the turf. Bolognese battles for it, ends up on the cross of Winters, and he turns and scores. And you see, Jason, why Nate Winters is such a dangerous scorer.
Back-to-back goals there. Again, it's kind of right place, right time. It's a great defensive play by Bolognese. Gets a stick in, it's loose. Winters just comes in from behind. No one to stop him, but between him and Scarborough. And Warnock, who drawed it loose originally, and then Blanche getting involved, staying after play despite F&M getting the loose ball originally.
Warnock will carry it into the offensive end, and he will feed it back to Signorello. So it will be Hargrave, Ventura, and Signorello, second midfield unit for Whack as a Shoreman. 3 goals in 95 seconds have tied this game up, 3 apiece. This is Hargrave, the junior from Timonium, Maryland, trying to work against the short stick of Cole Morris. Now gives it off to Ventura. Venturi, the left-handed drive. Now feeds Signorello. Signorello steps inside, feeds it back to X. Out in front, Ventura looking for a shot. He scores! Aiden Ventura, the junior from Sykesville, Maryland, gives the visitors a lead. And the Whack offense is on a roll. It's 4-3.
Just 3 minutes ago, it was 3-0, but a surge here. Ben Fenton kind of slipped up on the original for Washington College.
The Washington College in possession. First midfield unit. It's Dupuis, Arcudi, and Lauback. Here's Gestole. Shot. Goal! 5-3. Shoreman. Peyton Gestole. And right now, Jason, it wouldn't be a bad time for F&M to call timeout.
There's no one there around Gestole as he gets plenty of room to step into his shot. A dangerous score you don't want to leave open, and right on key with Steve
Timmons set off. So Washington College, 5 unanswered goals, 2-goal lead, and now in the power play. Gestole, Baylor, who gets it back. Gestole, right wing, works around top of the screen. Hargrave, now Gestole, looks inside, shot, goal, Nate Winters. Beautiful pass from Gestole to Winters. Hat trick for the sophomore from Cherry Hill is 6-3.
Just a perfect way to break down that zone defense here. Again, a man down. You see crisscross across the box, and then go right to doorstep where Winters is able to separate. And he's just, again, throughout this first quarter, been around that back post the whole day and been able to score 3 times now.
3 goals in 3 minutes and 8 first time in a long time, seems. Luviano will carry in the offensive end. He'll set up shop along with Gestole and Marino, the first midfield unit for Franklin and Marshall. Now Luviano will go back to X.
F&M now at even strength with Timmons coming back in.
This is Marino. Just a jab step by his shorty, gives it off to Luviano, gets it back to Marino. Marino trying to work on Carson Crawford, steps inside, shoots and scores! Matt Marino finally stops the whack run to 6-4.
F&M really needed that there, so this one didn't get out of hand. Excuse me, as Marino uses that little bit of a pick there to maneuver around, get a step on the defender, and sends a short shot on the far side.
You're starting to get the idea that it's going to, and the Shoremen will go on offense. Washington College averages 13 goals a game. Franklin and Marshall only surrenders 8.8 per game. But whereas Teddy Scarborough had 2 outstanding performances against Ursinus and Haverford, it's been a slow start for the junior keeper.
143 save percentage for Teddy so far earlier in the first.
1 save and 6 have slipped behind the keeper. Keegan Dunn's only stopped 2 of 6 shots himself, and here's a shot and a goal. As Luca Signorello finds space, and he answers the Marino goal with 7-4.
Has a little bit of a step left on his start to the run, and then gets enough separation from Fenton to as he goes to the right. You see just a little fake of a jab that way to the right, gets room in the slot and lets it rip from about 10 yards out. Winners already with a hat trick today. And Dotro will bring it in, a successful clear. F&M now 5 of 6 on the day. Dale, marked by Patrick Rogers, a junior captain from Baltimore, played his prep school ball at the Gilman School. Luviano will give it off to Gestole. Eli Gestole, the sophomore from Amelia, New York. One of Franklin and Marshall's Millbrook School connections. Gestole, Ben Dale, another one. Montrella slips his defender. Mason, shot, misses wide. Montrella had a step. He escaped Ben Hazelhurst, but could not find the frame. Now Luviano, bounce shot and a goal! Jack Luviano, tough angle. But Jason, he slips it past Dunn. It's a 2-goal game. After the offensive explosion in the first quarter with 11 goals, we were going a little bit quiet there for the pace we were at. Took us about 5-6 minutes to get into that one, and Luviano, you're right, just an incredibly tough angle there, able to go with the lower stick after having enough of a beat on the defender from the X. Around the defender's legs and around goalie's legs as well to strike into it. As we get ready for Frazier to come back on, and F&M will virtually have a full 30-second power play.
I want to quickly say hello to longtime Franklin and Marshall Athletic Director Bill Marshall, watching today's game. Doc, we hope you and the family are doing well. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for writing. Feed in front. Luviano shoots and scores! Luviano takes the feed from Dale. Back-to-back scores by the senior captain, and it's a 1-goal game.
Just a quick hitter is all it took. We see Luviano come from the wing, just sneaks in and loses defender Brian Blanche, just caught sleeping a little to allow Luviano to sneak right in, and Dale's able to connect with him for the one-timer. And F&M, after that big whack run to end the first, creeping back in now.
Diplomats had converted just 27% of extra man opportunities coming into the game. F&M now 2 of 2 on the power play. Against a whack man-down defense that has struggled throughout the season. There's Ronan Harris, who finally corrals the loose ball and whistles that one past Scarborough, and just like that, it's back to a 2-goal game.
Now back on first quarter goal scoring pace. We've had now 3 goals in about a minute and 4 seconds here. And that time, you're right, just scooping up the ball and quickly going down the field as he's able to split the defenders and strike.
It's Dale today.
That time jarring the stick loose. Dale, again, does have a couple assists, but you're right. Great defense for Rogers so far to kind of still slow him down.
You can see Rogers is essentially allowing Dale to get that step, and he's been very confident with that stick check from behind. Knocked the ball free right in the middle of the crease. Drew McCormick was able to have the successful clear in Washington College. We'll go on the attack. It's Hargrave, Ventura, and Signorello, the midfield unit for the Shoremen. This is Signorello. He has a goal today, working against the short stick of Ben Fenton. Feed in front, shot, winner, score! Number 4 of the day for Nate Winters, all alone in the slot, Jason. It's 9-6.
F&M had the momentum to start this quarter, 2 straight goals, but the Shoremen bounced right back. Absolutely right, no one there in front of him. It looked like that was, I believe, Chappelle that kind of went off and went to the far wing, and no one picks Winters up in the middle until it's too late.
Franklin and Marshall closed it to within 1 at 7-6 to get that ball in. $1:25 to go, first half. Washington College 9, Franklin and Marshall 6. Thank you for making us part of your day here on Diplomat TV. Signorello being chased by Dotro. Gives it off to Hargrave. Hargrave draws a slide. Gestole feeds in front. Shot, Baylor, score! Great field vision that time, Jason, by Peyton Gestole.
Seems like Washington, again, always has been able to put someone on that back post, and F&M has multiple times just lost them, and you're right, it requires a great pass, and an amazing pass that time.
Dupuis, the junior from Alexandria, Virginia, gives it back to Gestole. Dupuis finds space, runs into 3 defenders. Scarborough picks that one up, quick clear ahead to Dotro. 9 seconds to go. Nick being chased by 3 Shoremen, he's going to have to take the shot. Dotro, 1, shoots and scores! .4 seconds to go. Nick Dotro, end to end. What a goal.
Him and Ryan Chappelle really did a good job teaming up defensively to jar that ball loose on the double team and just coast to coast that time. Knew what was at stake there as trying to get a big momentum goal.
Looks for the screen from Luviano. Comes around the right side of the crease. Gets away from Rogers. Finds himself in the slot. Takes a shot blocked actually in front by Timmons. And Washington College comes out with it. Looks for transition. Blanche, ridden by Crystal, slows him down a little bit. But now Warnock finds himself free. Finds Winters on the doorstep. Winters shoots and scores. Off defense becomes offense for Washington College. And Nate Winters. Have a day, Nate. 5 goals on the day. 11-7.
He's falling in love with that backside post. That time, Washington just able to have, again, the man advantage on the fast break opportunity there. Just numbers not in favor, and Winters, again, has had plenty of goals from that far side today so far, making it now a 4-goal game.
At some point, you got to say, you got to keep an eye on Winters. Now, that's trailing by 4. 8.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Luviano puts on the brakes. Now they're going to have to wait for John Bolognese to retreat to the defensive end of the field. Matt Marino will come on, along with Eli Crystal. Timmons, Dale, and Montrella, the attack for F&M. Marino, top of the screen. Speeds, fins in front. Luviano with a shot. It beats Keegan Dunn. The Diplomats were within 3. Hat trick for Luviano.
Fancy shot there. Just going to throw it low and let it skip a few times past Dunn. Again, saw some separation, lost the defender in front of him, and just turns around and fires it there on the low skipper to make it a 3-goal game. Sunquin
Marshall's man-down defense has been outstanding this season. Can they rise to the occasion once again? Dupuis works up top with Baylor. Now they rotate. Baylor works the point. Goes left wing. Gets it back. Gives it off to Gestole. Back to Baylor. Laubach, right wing. Shot in front. Goal. They get your heads turning. Someone flashes into the slot. That time is Jack Dupuis, and it's 12-8.
And that time they were just able to work it around the arc that time. You see typically they're able to mix in a skip pass here and there, but this time again around the arc. No one really in the middle, kind of a campfire of diplomats staring at Dupuis, who got his separation. And
now Washington College with another successful clear, 19 of 19 on the day. Or 19 of 20. They've got the last one with possession with the fail. So 19 of 20 on the day for the visitors. And it's been hard to find many flaws in the game for the Maroon and Black today. Leading 12-8. Being outshot 38-30, but the accuracy has been superb. Dupuis, cross, Gestole, shot, blocked in front. Sounded like it bounced off a helmet, but retrieved by Laubach. The Lancaster native comes near side for Levanis. His pass for Dupuis. Gets away. Now with 10 on the shot clock. Feed in front. Winner shot. Goal! Winners slipped away from Ben Fenton. And you can't give Nate Winters any space. 13-8.
that's just a crushing possession there. Gets you down to single digits on the shot clock. And Winters, we've been saying all day, don't know how he's slipping in. That time Ben Fenton's in front of him, but he just is able to step to the right, get the stick out. Another great pass by Washington College, who's been accurate all day, and just turn around and fire it.
6. Here's Gestole for Winters. He'll shoot. Save Scarborough. Nice stop of the day for Teddy. He feeds it head to Owen Higher. Higher, the Oregonian. Quickly head to Montrella. Montrella stopped by Hazelhurst. Now goes back to X. Is Timmons. Timmons looks for the screen from Dale. Ben Dale's been surprisingly quiet here in the second half, Jason.
Yeah, haven't seen too much of him today. They've been able to really do a solid job at preventing him from getting out from behind the cage. When they do pop him out in the wing, you got a few defenders around most of the time, particularly Connor Updegraff.
Luviano shoots and scores! Jack Luviano equals his career high, his 4th goal of the day. F&M has life, trails by 4.
Coming out from behind the net there, that spin creates the separation and gives him a shot from just outside that far pole. Easy opportunity there after a great move, and going to have to continue to go quick here, but that's a great start to make it a 4-goal game.
Luviano has scored 4 of the last 5 goals.
Really giving up that short pole at all. He's really doing a good job at clamping onto it and not allowing any room near side.
Now the Shoreman in no hurry. Chose wisely not to take the unsettled situation and go to goal. We'll look to take some time off the clock.
Yeah, no need if you have a quick miss there to give F&M another opportunity the other way. Just minimize Diplomat's chances offensively in this one with a large advantage.
Dupuis gives it off to Laubach. Laubach drives left. Gives it off to Levanis. Working on Cole Morris. Now goes right side for Dupuis. Gestole. Levanis. Laubach. Shot. Misses the cage. Backed up by Baylor. 18 on the shot clock.
Haven't seen too many shots go wide for WAC today. 32 shots. 22 have been on net. They've been very accurate. So not many of that, as Teddy Scarborough has been tested a lot.
Shot clock inside 10 as Baylor works on the short stick of Dotro. Laubach winds, shoots, and scores. The dagger. Jack Laubach is 14-9.
And these long passes have just been so accurate and so critical today for Washington College. That one going from all the way behind the X and then cutting all the way to that 25-yard line, just let it fly. They've been able to send it across the field and get enough separation on the backside of the play to have shots like this, and that one an impressive missile.
Earmarked for the upper right-hand corner is Washington College, who improved to 9-2, defeats F&M by a score of 14-9 The Diplomats suffer their first Centennial Conference defeat, and F&M falls to 7-4. And Jason, if you have to pick a star of the game, Nate Winters was good. I think Keegan Dunn was better.
Yeah, tough that you have to choose one. How are you going to, again, show up the guy that scores 6 goals in the game? Well, Dunn was phenomenal with the saves in the second half. Again, having a phenomenal second half to only allow F&M to score 2 goals there. Help from his defense, but Dunn was impressive. And Winters as well, again, was Mr. Right Place, Right Time to score his 6 goals.